This video is just to show you the answers that go with the homework assignment on sketching parabolas. There was a video right before this that actually shows you how to do this. So if this problem right here in front of you doesn't look familiar, you should stop and go back to the previous one, look at those strategies, and then come back to this video, which is just going to show you the answers to the example problems. The first example problem looks something like this, but after this one I'm just going to show the answers. So if you need to pause and solve them yourself, you should do that. This is the homework assignment from day 8 if you need to find it. Here's your first answer. Okay. The vertex turned out to be 4, -3. Factoring didn't work, so I used the quadratic formula to find the roots, which were 5.73 and 2.26. This is what my graph looked like. It's not a perfect graph, but it does have the vertex and the zeros labeled, as well as the range and the line of symmetry. That's what I would expect to see on the quiz. If you want to look at this for longer, please pause the video here. Otherwise, flip your page over, and here's the answer to number 2. Again, I found the vertex first. In this case, the vertex turned out to be 3.8. And in this case, I was lucky factoring did work, although I had to take it a GCF first. But then factoring was pretty easy, and my roots came from the factored form when I solved, and they are at 5 and 1. Remember that this parabola is facing down, and I knew that because the a value is negative. If you need to look at this for longer, pause the video here. Otherwise, let's move on to example number 3. Okay. This one's squeezed in a little bit, but same process. Here's the vertex, which turns out to be 1, 3. I had to use quadratic formula because the snowflake didn't work. When I did the quadratic formula, I ended up with 2 answers, which were 3.82 and -1.82. The parabola was facing down because of the a value, and I put all these points together, the range and the line of symmetry. And here we go for number 4. Number 4 works pretty much the same way. I found the vertex, except that when I went to find the roots, something strange happens. And some of you might start to put together what this is based on Friday's lesson, but for now, you should be kind of confused. What does this mean? Why can't we graph that? I don't know what to do with the negative. Well, you do know that it's a facing up parabola and the vertex is 4, 1, so we could kind of make a graph. But there's something strange about the roots, and you should stay tuned for Monday's lesson, which will reveal what the real problem is and why it happens and what we do about it.